Welcome everyone. It's time for more Nobody Wants to Die, where last time we explored and investigated the Icarus, which conveniently crashed into our building just after the moment when we said we needed to get on it because Kovalev was there. Now, I'm not 100% sure I approve of that storytelling mechanic, so to speak, because, well, again, just a tad bit too convenient, I think. But whatever, we did get on it, we did get to do the investigation, picked up a whole bunch more of evidence, and I suppose we need to make sure that we figure that out. However, the chief has pulled us off the case. He did not like what we were doing. And, well, we're now right here, lying down, which I, by the way, kind of, I didn't mention it in the last episode, but I was wondering what the hell is going on with the cars. They are going up and down. Well, how's that working? But no, we're literally lying down. You can see it on the signposts, or do you call that? Yeah, signpost to the right there. So that's what's happening. And we need to start contemplating the situation a bit. So, that is where we're starting this episode. We are thinking about things. So, for example, we can say that it was my fault that he took us off the case. I can say that someone bribed him, or that he got cold feet. Now, why would it be my fault necessarily? Okay, fine, it is kind of my fault, sort of. Well, no, not really. It's not my fault he took me off the case just because I investigated things that maybe I shouldn't have investigated. It was still not my fault that he did that. Also, do I have any evidence that he has been bribed? I'm not 100% sure that I do. So I think that, yeah, getting cold feet is what's going on here. He knows that he's involved. He doesn't like me snooping around, so he just wants to make sure that no one else knows about, well, anything. So let's go with that.
Steiner's just trying to cover his own ass. Hide behind regulations, minimize damage, not solve the case. I thought he had bigger balls. Fuck. Learn something new every day, I guess. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is.
Do we even know it's a man? I mean, the stranger, by the way, the stranger was someone who called us up, like, at the very end of the investigation. And he wanted us to kill someone. One of the people who sort of invented Icarite. And rather of the family, maybe I should say, not the actual person. Thinking that that sort of would have helped poor people. I'm not 100% sure I understood how it would help poor people, that my man would be, you know, properly killed. And the way I reasoned to that extent is that, or rather, how I reasoned around that event is that while James might have a personal reason to really dislike Icarite, he's a cop. And cops don't go around assassinating people. I mean, maybe not in this world. So, yeah. But do we know it's the strangers that's behind everything? Nope. We don't even know who that is. So we can say that he's a self-proclaimed judge. Kind of true. Depraved rich asshole. No idea if that's true. Or pseudo-revolutionary. I kind of like the sound of that. What do we mean by that? I mean, yes, sort of this, considering what he wanted us to do, but I like pseudo-revolutionary. That sounds fun.
Some fucking philosophy major dropout, screaming about remaking society, without even realizing he's just covering up his own pathetic insecurities.
Well, that's a bit harsh, but sure.
I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away, shut it down. For one simple reason.
What might that reason be? Orders are orders, no screw that. The trail's gone cold. Potentially, we haven't looked at the evidence yet, or can't expose Sarah. I mean, she's sort of in on it, and I don't know what I could do to expose her necessarily. I mean, if anyone knows that I'm doing stuff, they know that Sarah's doing stuff too. So, you know what? Yeah, the trail kinda has gone a bit cold. We found a lot of stuff in there, but did we find anything, you know, concrete. I'm not sure we did.
I'll tell you one thing for damn sure. If I knew where to look for that prick, fucking nothing would stop me. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat.
Okay, that sounds pretty bad. So I can say that I'm losing control. When I'm falling, something's chasing me. It doesn't sound like the dream where you're falling. Nor does it sound like when something is chasing me. It feels like James' problem is losing control. Like, really? I mean, does that seem like a bit of a thing with the whole changing of bodies? That going into a new body, you don't really have control of the new body because it's literally not your body. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
When my whole world spins out of control and flies apart. No matter how hard I try to keep it together.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, I didn't get to choose. Alright. Streets. Amsterdam Avenue, Manhattan. Okay. There was definitely a few choices.
One supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it.
Can go to car, but we have stuff to watch. I think that one of the choices were I miss her. But yeah, I did not get the chance to do that before I was interrupted rudely, I might add. Alright then, we have a couple of more things to check. What's this building? Like a domed building?
One of the most expensive restaurants in the city. And the tiniest fucking servings I've ever seen in my life. Pitiful.
Yeah, isn't that how it always is on fancy restaurants? High price, small servings. Yeah, we can see the outside serving area over there. Lovely. There's also something here.
Another starless night. No surprise there. This much air pollution. Every night's starless.
Are you sure it's nighttime? Because it seems awfully bright for nighttime. We have like a dome full of flash floodlights or floodlights or something outside of it. Because that sure as hell looks like daytime to me. But alright then. We also have a thing.
Old Zed. Man's a classic. True professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him. As long as you're not picky about where the parts come from.
Yeah, and he has a very impressive sign. What does that say? I suppose discount. First read it as discomfort. No, probably not discomfort mechanic. Discount mechanic. Lovely. Now we have this whole thing. And oh, like first time we see proper people. I think we've had like these little walks we had at one point, but they were more like this. No people. But here we have a bunch of people milling about, and some of them are very quick. Some of them are very quick. Alright, then what's this thing?
The opera. Take away the singing and the shitter break in the middle, and all you got left is your average daytime soap.
I mean, yeah. I suppose that is opera. Add singing and a break to a soap opera, maybe you do get a regular opera. That's true. Alright then. Was there anything... Oh, hello.
Oh, fucking disgusting. At night, they ventilate the ground floor plants. They say it's necessary. Necessary to dump even more pollution into the air. Fuckers.
are ground floor plants. Oh, do we have like nuclear power plants? Or, well, if they have to vent it and it's pollution, probably not nuclear. Right, so like below ground, or maybe, well, say ground. I don't know. Haven't really read a lot about that. I mean, I would love for this to be a fully open world game, but considering how they built it, I do see the problem. Because there's a lot of buildings. You can go, or could go then, a long way up and a long way down. I mean, obviously you could do it so that it's largely just textures and nothing you can, like, get into, but still. What is that? Is that insides? Is that supposed to be insides or something? Because those are completely the same. I don't know. That's also a lovely building, like with the lights. That's awesome. Very reminded of Gotham, like the real Gotham City, with this very Art Deco style, etc., etc. Yes, missing the gargoyles. All right, then get into the car. See what it is that we have. We have the liquor that we took. That's true. Well, I'm taking my sweet ass time. That's for damn sure. Okay. We do seem to have some new stuff lying around too. All right then. Well, we have this.
Moonshine or scotch? That is the question.
I mean, would it have been me? Neither, but being him, obviously the scotch.
Scottish heritage in my hands. Not much in the world makes sense to me anymore. But this, I understand.
Yeah, sounds of a drunkard, but we have gone down this route in this playthrough, so yep, we're doing it.
Sweeter than perfume.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which will bring you live in just a moment, in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah is dealing with it.
And we can call Sarah. Okay, maybe don't do that right now. We can look at the same stuff as before. Okay. Anything new going on with this? Nope, still just my gun going through the... Alright, well, it's going through the bottle there. We have the key card, we have a thing, acid rain, lovely. Citizen, ambient pollution density is increasing by 0.6% each year. This translates into a need for more frequent decontamination as well as a general decrease in bodily endurance. Decrease... What do you mean? A need for a general decrease in bodily endurance. I'm not 100% sure what that means. Reduce your exhaust emission in the name of the common good. Do you mean that we should fart more? Or fart less, I suppose? Bodily endurance. I don't understand exactly what that means. Alright then, we also have
Fucking rich.
this
Even
thing.
a dead can take someone off a case.
Right, we picked this up at the very end of the investigation, and we didn't really get to read it. So I feel his breath on my neck. We don't have a moment to lose. We must bite. Complete the plan from Green. Alright. We must bite. So one thing that we mentioned at the end was that potentially Green and Kovalev actually worked together. Which, if that's true... That means that Kovalev was not the killer, even though his prints were on the bottle with the poison. But also Kovalev killed like everyone. So... I'm not 100% sure where we're going with this. I suppose we'll find out later. We also have this card. I think it's a card.
All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic. Can't even tell what it's for.
That's true. It looks great, by the way, I love it, but, I mean, I would say it's a key card. Like, this side would probably be how you determine which door it opens, maybe, or maybe this, I don't know. Or maybe it's just like a calling card or something. Alright then, I suppose we'll find out later what that does. We can also check this thing. Same thing as... Oh! Hello! Was it the same thing as before? Did I miss this? I think I missed this. For the stubbornest, most talented bastard I've ever known, Coach TH. 6th of July. Americans in your weird date numbering or whatever of 2231. All right, probably missed that. I don't think I read that. That's interesting. All right then, we can also pick up this Edward the Green Dead. Okay, let's read here. We received information from unofficial sources about the possible final death. Ooh, final death. I'm getting flashbacks to the life and suffering of Sir Brandt. Wasn't it final death in that game too? Wasn't that what we called it? Or last death or final death? I think it was final death. Anyway, of Edward Green. Not a single case of unsuccessful Icarite transplantation has happened in over 100 years. So what could be the cause of this tragedy? Shocking conclusion on page 2. Then we have controversial law with no veto. The president, despite previously made promises, did not veto the bill set to reduce the free body subscription cutoff to the age of 20. It was the most difficult decision of my political career. But as president, it was my responsibility to shoulder this burden. To you citizens, I promise one thing, etc., etc. And then we have the weather. Now, I have been thinking a bit about this whole subscription, because I haven't really understood exactly what it means. I don't know if I still do, but what I think it means is that before this, it was 21 years of age. And I think what it means is that until you're 21, so 0 to 21, you don't pay for the subscription, but after 21, you do. And for poor people, that can be problematic to the point where they no longer have access to their body and they're put into the memory bank thingamajig that we have been hearing about. So now they're lowering it to 20, and in the investigation of the Icarus, we found that they might even want to go as low as 18. So an 18-year-old will probably not be able to pay the subscription, so therefore their body will be forfeit. Yeah, I can see how that's bad. I think that is what we're talking about here, so yeah, not good. Not good in the slightest. So you can do a bunch... Oh, hello. Check car status. Yeah, there's some red going on there. Hello.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Check engine again? Just had it in the shop last week. Fuck it. I'll take it out of Zed's hide later.
Alright, and so Zed did not do a great job then. Okay, well, he is a discount mechanic after all. Right. With that said, nothing else. Call Sarah. Let's see what Sarah has to say about everything.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
That might be true, yes. So, alright. Why am I calling her in the middle of the night? Am I lonely? Because I feel like I'm lonely. Okay, they'll get over it, or maybe people will finally make a stand. Yeah, okay. I could be pessimistic or depressed and say they'll get over it. Or actually, you know what? Maybe they will make a stand.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
Ah, so sort of what I was indeed talking about. Okay, I think I was right on the money there. And it happens, I'm sorry? What do I mean, I'm sorry? I'm sorry for what? That she had to go through that? I don't understand that one, so I'm gonna go with it happens.
Life's a bitch.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
Well, Yeah, rich people are gonna rich, I suppose. So sorry, don't give a shit about politics. Everyone has their own motive or motive. Assholes. I suppose assholes, given the current condition of me and what I think about those people, assholes is the right way to go here.
Politicians aren't people. They're assholes.
That's right. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Man, I'm really laying it into that scotch, huh? So, now everything is... Way. Okay, so boundaries still exist, separating good from the bad, or we live long enough to cross every line. I don't think I agree with that one. Does James agree with the second one? We live long enough to cross every line? I mean, I suppose no one is 100% good. Some people are worse than others, though. So, yeah, I mean, some people are, like, to the core bad, and some people are to the core good. Even the good might stumble a bit, but, like, they're still good people. So, yeah, boundaries do still exist.
Boundaries still exist. We may not cross them, but some people are just evil, and don't try to understand them.
Why?
Because they're bastards. And only other bastards can understand them.
Okay, hang on, Mr. Pessimism. Did you just admit there are good people in the world, and they include us?
I mean, sure, but, okay, either, yeah, we're the good people, or I suppose the most reasonable answer here is let's hope that we're the good people. I mean, hopefully we're doing the right thing here.
Let's hope so. Otherwise, we're in deep shit.
Okay, that sounds more like you. I was starting to worry. You know, I didn't think it was possible, but looks like we're on the same page. James, can I ask you something personal?
Ooh, well, you're all of a sudden in a talkative mood. Sure.
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
And I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now? Can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec.
Just need to get my head around this thing. So, I mean, okay, I believe in technology, or I believe in an afterlife, so did Rachel. Okay. Well, you brought in Rachel in the second option, so obviously we're going for that, but, yeah, that is an interesting question. When you probably, with the Icarite, it is quite possible, as far as I've understood, to never die. Like, you might not always have a body, but you, what is essentially you, might exist forever. So, kind of removes the whole point of the afterlife in some ways, I suppose. Anyway, yes, obviously we're mentioning Rachel in the second option, so I do believe in afterlife, apparently.
Sure I do. Rachel believed it too.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit.
The bank. Right, memory bank. I was about to wonder if are you talking about death and taxes here? But on the other hand, the bank doesn't take taxes, so never mind. No, you mean the literal bank where you go if you cannot pay for a shell. I suppose James, at this point, having gone through, I don't know how many shells he's gone. Is it only 2? Are we on the second one? He says 120. And this guy is pretty young, or the body's pretty young. I don't know how many he's got, but considering everything and considering Rachel specifically, I suppose where he is at this point in time, it would be death.
Death. Maybe I'd meet Rachel in a better world.
It's a beautiful vision. I hope it's true.
Damn it. Bloody hell.
James? James, what's going on?
And drink or medicine? Oh, I have been drinking. Do I take medicine with a drink? I think medicine.
The charms of an E-class shell. We got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
Yeah, I mean, okay, E-class even, that sounds bad and a junkie nonetheless. And yes, we did get a whole list, that's true, or I managed, no point talking about it. You know what, I did get a whole list of stuff.
Yes, a whole list of shitty side effects. And those damn shivers. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
I mean, I am, but also, question again, is that how it would work with the actual body, remember? I suppose, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe there are things about a body that could do that. I'm not sure. Yes, I am. It doesn't make a difference. I have no idea if it makes a difference or not. Let's just go with yeah.
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it.
Fourth body, alright. Fourth body in 120 years, that averages 30 years for a body. Is that common or not? I don't know. So, okay, what are the weirdest synchro issues you've heard of, or do you think people can swap bodies indefinitely? Okay, you know what, looping back to what we were talking about life after death. If we can swap bodies indefinitely, there isn't any after death, so do you think that's possible?
You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305 this year, and he's doing great. The city's co-funding his birthday. You can go ask him. Seriously, it's all about the money. The more we have, the longer we live.
Which is a horrible way to look at look at society. So the capitalist's wet dream, lovely. I think consciousness has an expiration date. Why would it? Like, consciousness in itself doesn't age as such. It's not a physical thing as such. It's a metaphysical thing. At least in this universe, it's metaphysical. It is physical in our world, where we don't have Icar, right? Because, you know, consciousness is tied to the brain, and the brain does indeed age. But in this world where you can just move it to a different brain, because I assume that we incorporate the brain of the body as well. Do we? That's interesting, actually. Interesting question. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna go with the capitalist's wet dream here, because it is indeed them who benefits the most for this.
The capitalist's wet dream turned out to be our destiny. Simply fucking great.
Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Man, we're really doing a long conversation here. So, yeah, well, I just had a thought there, by the way, about capitalists. If you can live forever, doesn't that mean that potentially someone could be like, let's say, the CEO of a company forever? Like, unless you do something... Like unless you make a mistake, couldn't you be the CEO of a company forever? That's an interesting thought. Tell the truth, I felt something, a lie, I felt nothing. Apparently I felt something, and we're not gonna lie to Sarah.
Well... apparently we're unaware during the transfer, but... damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. That's probably nothing unusual. I don't know if I need to worry about that.
Hello? The
Attention!
police.
Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up!
What are you holding?
Oh, okay. Hello. Seriously or vitamins? Seriously?
Seriously? Don't you have anything better to do?
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
Ordinary citizen, I'm police. Let's flash the badge here.
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
Well, you're very hostile. Cleaning up the city, resting after the train accident from 2 weeks ago. Alright, let's drop that bomb on them.
I'm resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data. James Kara, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last time. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Okay, can I diffuse the situation? Extra job, isn't it obvious? The job is rotten, so I drink. I'm on a break, ventilator cleaning, okay. The job is rotten, so I drink.
Can't you see? I'm drinking because I have a rotten job.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
How'd your vehicle
What's a
get those
bolo?
marks?
Oh, I'm lacking choices here. Picked it up at the workshop. Icarus dropped suit half of my neighborhood. Yeah, workshop maybe?
Good question. Shit, he was already like this when I picked it up at the workshop. Got it from Zed. You guys know him? Old bastard gave me a voucher for a car wash. Good luck finding one open at this hour.
Shit! Bolo for a 99 Bluebird! Hands in the air! Don't move! Tow the car right now!
Ooh, they have a tractor beam. Oh, that's kind of cool. Lovely technology right there.
Scan the fucker. Hey! Do not move! Hands where we can see them!
Did you get rid of the evidence from Icarus?
No.
Fuck! They're gonna take us both in!
Okay, truth, the truth of the case versus solidarity. Alright. Does the truth matter anymore to these guys? I mean, I've been thrown off the case, I suppose.
Okay. I'll spill. Yes, I was on the Icarus, but they threw me off the case. Chief Steiner himself gave the...
James, you stupid cunt! Will you just shut the fuck up? You're making it worse!
We're placing you under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Attention all nearby units. Burglary in process at the jewelers. Corner of 11th and 58, floor 117. Repeat, all nearby units. Staff, repeat. Burglary in progress. Corner of 11th and 58, floor 117.
Ah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
Thank you, Sarah, apparently. Okay. That's cool.
Almost got us.
Did it work? Did they take the bait?
The bait? Did you call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. It was all I could think of.
Man, good job, Sarah.
Well. I'm impressed. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing, though. Cunt? Seriously?
I panicked.
I like Sarah. Sarah's awesome.
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
Do you believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Uh-huh. Also, I was thinking about something, but now I don't remember. Didn't look at my watch. Let's talk about the investigation. It's the middle of the night. It's 2 a.m., James. Maybe go home and we'll talk about the investigation in the morning, or at the morrow. So, yeah, sorry, didn't check the watch.
Seriously? Shit. I owe you an apology. Didn't look at my watch.
James, I know you have your demons. I've read your file, but you've got to learn to control them.
So why do you think I drink so much? Not a good coping mechanism. You used to control them, not your business. Well, okay, apparently I did used to be able to do that.
I used to control them.
I understand. I know it's gotta be difficult for you. But you know the saying? The sleep of reason produces monsters. Put the vodka away and rest. It will help.
Rest doesn't work for me. Besides, it's a title, not a saying.
What?
The sleep of reason produces monsters. It's the title of an old drawing. I saw the hologram. The guy falls asleep with his head on the desk, and there are boogeymen and bats swirling around him, like they're coming for him. You can almost hear the flutter of their wings. It was, Goya, I think?
Suddenly you know art.
Rachel Newart or I have many talents. Apparently Rachel Newart. Maybe that's what I do.
Rachel Newart. She liked this place too. Used to stop here sometimes when I picked her up from work.
It's time to go back, James. Please, take care of yourself.
Oh, I didn't get to improve all 3 points. That sucks. Okay, well, let's just throw it. Here it goes. Now what's going on? Why do I not have a body anymore? And where? Okay. Is that Rachel? She's dressed in red, but am I even moving? What the hell is going on? Am I having a bad dream? Oh, yes, I'm... Oh. Alright then. I'm gonna try and get to her, if I can. Can I run? That looks bad. Also bad. Let's, I suppose, keep trying. Oh. Yeah, James is not having a good time with the Icarite this time around. Has this been the case with the previous bodies as well? Good question, I suppose.
Rachel! Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know if she actually needed it, but she was very talkative, so potentially. I was wondering what the hell is it I'm looking at there, but I see now that it is the paper plane, but a really weird angle. Are we gonna get into a weird thing here? Because, rather, like, where's this gonna go? Am I just gonna wake up and we're gonna do some the evidence thing? Because we have picked up a whole bunch of evidence that we haven't gone through, so we should be doing that, right? But, I've been drinking quite heavily, so don't know where this is gonna go.
I shouldn't be driving like this.
I mean, you said you had autopilot. Oh, don't be in front of that thing. Like, I don't know what that is, but don't be in front of it. What the hell is going on? Police blockade. Uh-huh.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately. He's got a gun!
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you lie to yourself for another year that your life matters.
Okay.
Shit. I have to go home.
What are they throwing out? Right, oh, hello. Ah, give back our bodies they are throwing out, okay. Okay, so something's going on. Is this with relation to the Icarus, maybe? Have they really been that quick to do this? What are you... there's a bit of fire there. Alright, well this is interesting. You have police over here trying to sort of contain the situation, I suppose. Alright then, well, I think we're going home. Oh, hello. There's another person here. Not sure what he's doing. I can't say anything to him. Hello, hello neighbor. Hello neighbor. Alright then, well, let's get into our home.
Not good.
Okay, I'm not feeling too hot right now.
Welcome home.
Oh.
James, Kara, I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, we should decontaminate, because we are not feeling terribly hot here.
Where are the fucking drugs?
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Uh-huh. Are we back at the beginning now? So I can ignore her or say yes, but he's trying. Ooh, is that gonna be relating to me then? Am I the hero that dies in the end in this game? Maybe. Okay, well, let's say that.
Yes. Glad he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. Drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs.
I am not having a good time, do I? And also, I couldn't help but notice that... Why is this lying down? Okay, no idea. Oh. Oh no, the tree. What have I been doing? Oh, maybe... No, wait, never mind. This was from when the Icarus crashed, obviously. I just rushed off and I did not take care of all of this. Right. Not a drunk stupor. Actually, the Icarus. Alright. Drugs, maybe?
Damn, empty. I think I had an...
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me.
Oh, sorry, Rachel. What's going on? And also, didn't I have a lot of pills when I was at the car? Or did I just chug all of them? Because that was pretty stupid if I did. Alright then. Some more stuff on the... Well, actually, okay, yeah. A bunch of this stuff is just falling down and there's now wine everywhere. Do you have pills, little bottle?
There's nothing in this one either.
In ancient cultures, the Moirai were an allegory of destiny. They represented the brutal laws that governed the world, and only exceptional mortals could gently influence them. No, that sounds weak.
Oh, were you like... Oh, okay. Oh, you were doing, indeed, history stuff. Okay, we should probably run away from that. Does it matter? I don't know, but it's getting worse. So, bathroom, yeah, there were a lot of pills in one of those drawers, or whatever it was. We saw that before.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little, just a little bit.
Oh, you looked like Rachel there for a moment. Because you were red, not blue. Alright. Okay, pills in here maybe. Okay, well, hopefully that worked.
Outrageous! No wonder people are pissed. I'm pissed! The law
makes us slaves of the system without giving us the slightest chance. Police tell us to stay at home. Good luck with that. The city is on fire!
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
I still haven't done the decontamination though. Shouldn't I do the decontamination? Alright, no decontamination for me apparently. Alright then, synchronization test. How does that work? Exactly. Oh, we're doing some Rorschach to begin with, I suppose. Interesting. Those are kissing bunnies. I like bunnies.
Logged. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat.
Okay, so we're doing a psychology test here. So this, are we doing this often or not? Not 100% sure. We have some booze and a notebook, so we have a choice. Either the green, I don't know what those are called, or slightly, I would say modern-ish. I feel that James would be a person who would sit in one of these chairs, I think.
Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body, and my old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process.
Uh-huh. Also, is this like a person I'm talking to? Because we didn't like make introductions or anything. It's okay. We are moving. Right. A ball. What does a ball mean? We have ring, wedding ring potentially. And then we have, what do we have here?
Calibration successful.
Alcohol, I assume.
Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage.
Alright. Let's go over to this thing.
The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this.
Uh-huh. So not back and forth. Oh, here we go. There we go.
You are at the peak of your abilities and career.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
Alright, so we have that, and I can see stairs, so chances are we go up here. There's the trophy. James Kara, Player of the Year. That's me. That's the one from my home, or apartment. Oh, damn it. Yeah, boo. Boo, James, boo.
A new body? A new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
And maybe for you. In sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Yep, 80% of something that once was indeed 100% is not that good in sports. That's true. Alright, we go over here.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life.
Uh-huh. Desk job, maybe. Or something else. Top secret. Yeah, what's that? What does it say? Other woman. Right, okay. Am I a writer? Actually, no, I am with the police. That's my thing. Also, lovely blue light there on the keyboard. I like it. Getting comfy. Cool.
Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event.
Alright, what the hell is this? Oh, thought it was like a... I mean, considering that and that this sort of looked like a giant tentacle, but I can see now potentially train cars. Yes. Ah, right. I see. So my new body that I'm currently in is very new, because apparently I also died in the car crash or the train wreck thing. That makes sense that I would die in that, yes.
It seems that the
Alright.
complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously?
Oh, okay. So we have a thing here. A gun.
I had a chance to hit him, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth.
Okay, I saw something happen here, so presumably, yes, okay. So we go up here. Go up here.
A powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing, and... Fuck! I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try.
We don't need to go up for this one. What is that?
So many bodies.
Oh, yeah, right.
I had to get him. Dispense justice. The bastard kept eluding me.
I mean, it does feel a bit weird that we would forget why we died last time, because we know about the train crash, right? So wouldn't it make sense that it was that killed us? Why have we forgotten that? Oh, no, that's not a thing.
Seth. I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner. He relied on me.
Okay, oh, got it. Right, we can now go down, because now I have unlocked it. So, alright, I suppose... Am I feeling bad about Seth dying? Is that what we're getting at here?
Unstable simulation.
We'd better stop for today, all right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
I mean, that sounds good. We have made progress, haven't we? So who is this then? It's me, that's my tie, and, well, I suppose my entire wardrobe, yes. Oh, now everything's red. Red is not good.
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
Dynamic element, you say? Oh, this is... doesn't feel good, but I suppose this is what we're
James,
doing.
it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
And how is that worse? Like,
what projections? This is my fucking window.
Okay, you can't just throw words at me. I don't know what that means in this context. But I suppose, yeah, I'm acting outwards instead of inwards, maybe? I don't know. Alright then. that they 2317. Oh, hello. Sarah. No, not Sarah. Rachel. Rachel. Can't move.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck!
Oh, hello.
Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I've no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
Whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think, I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
Oh yeah, there we go. Alright then, so that means that we are doing evidence gathering. Lovely. But I think this is a good place to end the episode. I gotta be honest, did not think that this is where this episode was going. I mean, I was drinking, that's true, but still. And also I saw that we can get out. Do I care to go out at this point? Has anything changed? We can find that out in the next episode, because we're gonna put a cut in here. We're gonna do our little evidence gathering, do a little puzzle again. See what we can come up with. On this occasion, we don't have to convince Sarah. She's very much in on it. She wants to see this through as well. So, alright then. Kara here, or Kara, getting to some realizations about his past. I mean, it wasn't just his fault for Seth dying. So, good job. There we go, there are the boys. Yeah. Wasn't just your fault, James? Maybe a little. I don't know. We don't know exactly the story here about what happened with the train, but you were chasing someone. It wasn't just... you were just out for a joyride, let's say. So we're gonna find out, hopefully, what the next step is, because we're not done. We have one evidence gathering to do, and then something else, because, again, we're not done once we've done this. And exactly where is all of this going? Like, I don't know exactly. I mean, are we still talking about Green's death? Is that the thing that we're talking about? Because I think it is. I'm not 100% sure what the big picture thing is here, apart from what we've already seen. So it's going to be interesting to see where all this goes. So hopefully you'll join me for that. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.